Welcome everybody. This is Sports with Ferocity, your boy Izu over here, and yeah, we ended up drawing Everton. See, playing Everton is never easy. It's especially when you're playing them in their house, going to Goodison Park. You know, to get a win is never easy. So, yeah, although we could have done a lot better, Justin could have converted one of the chances that he got. But then again, you look at the likes of look at Pickford's performance today. You look at Everton's overall performance, and you realize that these people could have actually beaten Chelsea today if they were able to convert one of the chances that they got. Because Everton had better chances than Chelsea did, and it's not far-fetched if they actually won this game, because they had two clear-cut chances to win the game, but they just ended up not converting any of those because Sanchez was on top form today. We are lacking a lot of things when it comes to the back, especially someone like Disasi is not first team material for Chelsea, obviously, and then the lack of Cucurella in the game also affected Chelsea because Gusto is not that guy when it comes to batting. So it was obvious, it was clear that Everton's tactics today was just to sit back and hit us on the counter, which almost worked a couple of times. And if not for Sanchez's prowess, and I give him kudos to that. Personally, my man of the match today was go to Robert Sanchez because he was supreme today. He's literally the reason why we have 1 point to go home with today, and it's kudos to him that we got anything from this match, obviously. But then you look at it, then someone like Caicedo as well was superb. As usual, is Caicedo. And Enzo was good as well. Everton's tactics worked. They sat back, and if you look at Everton's players, you see that they have a lot of top players, so the crosses were not working for us as well. The set pieces didn't work because they have taller defenders, and they were able to defend their set pieces well. Again, this is exactly what they did against Arsenal as well, because Arsenal at some point were just throwing on crosses and nothing was working for them. Everton sits back and tries to hit you at the counter, and the account almost worked. They had about 2 to 3 clear-cut chances to score and couldn't score, so kudos to that. Kudos to Sanchez. Sanchez was superb today. Gusto is not. He doesn't perform anytime they put him in that batting role, and I don't see him continuing to do that going forward. I think this is something that Maresca should have to look into. And maybe find an alternative. It still beats me why he doesn't use Vega there, and I don't know why he doesn't anyway. But he's Maresca, he's the coach, so he knows what he's seen in training and why he isn't using him there. But I expect him to find someone else that would fit that role very soon, because you can't keep doing this every time that Cucurella is not on the pitch. The other guy that's really underperformed for Chelsea today was Disasi. Disasi was just flustered. He was all over the place, and you could see his emotion getting the better part of him. Everton fans were shouting, booing him, and it was getting to him, obviously. And Everton players kind of realized this and started rallying him up more. He could have easily gotten a red card in this game, which would have caused even more problems for Chelsea. But then it didn't happen, and thankfully he saw the game and we were able to get the draw. Something else I would like to say is, people will try to come for Jackson, but I will tell you that this game is not down to Jackson. The first chance he got, I wouldn't blame him for not converting that. I would even commend him for actually getting that particular pass, that particular ball on target. It's not something easy to do, but he was able to get it on target because the ball was actually behind him. The ball that was crossed was behind him, so getting it on target was not an easy feat, and I will commend him for that. But that second one, he should be converting goals like that. He should always be focused. Obviously, like I don't know, he loses focus when he's inside the 18-yard box a lot of the time. He loses focus when he's there, and he did it in the last game. He missed the one on post chance in the last game, and this time around he did it again, and he missed that chance, because if he was focused enough, I believe that he would have converted that chance, the one that he noted against the bar. But I think these are things that he's going to improve, and he's already shown signs of serious improvement, and I think he's going to keep improving as well. Well, our wingers couldn't. I expected Sancho to run at Ashley Young at every single chance he got, because Ashley Young is almost twice your age, bro. You have to run at this guy. And that's what exactly what I was saying. Like, you couldn't. He eventually started doing it, but then, and in that first half, he should have been pounding and pounding on Ashley Young, because he was a weak link of that particular defense. Getting through him would have caused a lot of chaos inside the 18-yard box, and he didn't do that at the start of the game. And at the end of the day, he started doing it later, and actually Young got a yellow card. And kudos to Sean Dyche, he saw the danger there with that yellow card on Ashley Young, and he took him out. The other part of the pitch, Chelsea didn't really have much problem, and Tosin had a really good game, because Tosin blocked the block that Tosin had. That was the block of the game, because that block made sure that this score remains 0-0, and that could have easily been a goal. That's why I said that Everton had better chances to actually go up than Chelsea did, and kudos to Everton, because like I said before the game, I knew that this was going to be one of those days that Everton is going to come and sit back and try to play on the counter, and that's exactly what happened, And it's what to expect from Everton. Because what else are you expecting them to do against a team like Chelsea or against a team like Arsenal? They're obviously going to sit back, because they really have nothing to lose. So yeah, it's what I expected to happen, and Chelsea didn't have a good answer for it. But I believe that if Chelsea could have scored the first goal in this match, they would have opened up the match as well. The changes were not decent. I expected Maresca to put João Felix here to come and open up space. João Felix is good when it comes to playing through tight spaces as well. I expected him to put João Felix in, but he opted for Nkunku instead. But then you see what happened. Nkunku couldn't even get the ball. We couldn't get the ball to Nkunku in the first place. When we couldn't get the ball to Jackson, we see Nkunku now that we will not get the ball. So it was a really bizarre decision for me. But I don't know. He is the coach, and I have absolute trust in him. But that decision was kind of shaky for me. Then I think I expected, everybody was expecting him to take Gusto out of the game, but when you look at Maresca's, if you've been following Maresca for a long time, you know that he obviously favors the defensive part of the game first before the attacking part of the game, and I believe that's what happened here. Gusto was helping out the defense, and that was the most important thing for him as far as is concerned, and I believe that was what he was thinking, because taking Gusto out of the game might have been detrimental to our overall defense, and might have given Everton an even bigger edge than they already had. So I kind of understand that, but I think if we could have risked it a little bit, taking Gusto out, maybe putting Vega there, then bringing in João Felix, I think we might have ended the match in a better form, or we might have even won the match. So, well, it's all left to him. He is the coach, and with what he has done all through the game, all through the season, you don't have any reason to doubt him. And I believe that he's going to learn from this. The team is going to learn from this, and moving forward, this might actually be one of the things that is going to propel us, because we are going to obviously meet teams like this. So if the earlier we met them and found solution to them, the better for us anyway. So like I said, my man of the match for today remains Robert Sanchez. He was superb. He did his job, and he kept us in the game throughout. And something else that Everton did that pissed me off was the fact that they kept using fouls to break up our play, and that is what teams like Everton do. And we are going to see more teams do it to us. I've watched City for years, and teams did that to City as well, using fouls to try to slow them down, and it's obviously worked for them today. And we need to find solutions to all these things, because these are things that smaller teams are going to do, especially in the second half of the season, when injuries start coming up and we start getting people to come and supplement, to come and sub for people that are injured. These are things that we have to expect and find solutions to. That is what makes it. But anyway, it's just a draw. We got a point, and we are not title contenders anyway. So what do we know? Why are we even talking about winning? Yeah, we should win whenever we can, but since we are not title contenders, we just don't care. We got to the point anyway. So, well, that's it for me. That's it from Yusuf today, and thank you for watching. remember to leave a comment. What do you think could have done that Maresca would have done better in this game? How do you think the players could have done better to win the game? So don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye. See you next time.